Hi, welcome back to the Vintage Model Company. Today we're building the magnificent flying machine's P-51 Mustang. This is a real flying model made from balsa wood that you can build yourself. Pretty much everything comes in the box, so all you have to do is unroll the plan and get pinning and gluing your parts. If you've never built a model like this before, this is a pretty good kit to start with. It goes together rapidly, as you'll see, and you can also convert it to radio control if that takes your fancy. More info on that later. Following the instructional booklet, you'll start by assembling the wings. These are made in two halves, so you can begin with the left-hand side first. You can use a normal pin board to build on. These models don't take up much space, so you can go for an A3 to an A1 or something like that sized board and have plenty of room to spare. With the first wing done, you can build the second side and then attach them together. The angled center ribs establish the correct dihedral angle, but you'll want to make sure that it is spot on before gluing permanently. Next, the tail. The horizontal and vertical stabilizers are built in a similar way to the main wing, but they're pretty much flat. You can simply pin each component next to each other and then run some glue into the joints to permanently secure them. It's the same case for the vertical surface. Simply lay out the frame and then cut the included kit strip wood to size to create the internal bracing. Okay, next the fuselage. At this point you can start to add RC gear if that is something that you're into. Make sure to check out our detailed video on this subject where we show you how to assemble a radio control Cessna to learn the process. For now, we're just building the skeletal frame. You can lay out the main keel, K1, and the various fuselage formers. These can be added one by one before stringers are run up and down each side to flesh out the contoured lines of the Mustang. Stringers are pretty common in balsa building, so learning this technique on a small scale model like this is a great way to build up your skill set. Extra parts such as cockpit sides can be added to the structure, and some parts are curved around using the grain of the wood to your advantage. These can be slightly more tricky, but using rocket hot superglue that sets in just 5 seconds is pretty useful here. Although the kit includes normal wood glue, which is just fine, it might be worth upgrading if you're wanting to build these kits quickly. Sanding your airframe is essential for a smooth finish. It helps to remove sharp edges that might disturb covering, and it generally improves the look and feel of your airframe, even if you're not covering it. We have a dedicated video on sanding, so make sure to check out the channel for more in-depth tutorials on these sorts of subjects. Okay, piecing it all together, you can of course finish your model with the covering tissue that comes in the box, but for this video we're just going to put all of the components together now, because skeletal planes still look pretty good, especially if you're just wanting to make this as an ornament or something like that. You can finish your model how you like, with cellulose dopes, airbrush paints and RC components. You can leave the landing gear up or assemble the wheels, legs and other details. It's really up to you. Leave this video a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.